NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. We're at Vivint Smart Home Arena in downtown Salt Lake City. Tonight, it'll be the Utah Jazz play host to the Golden State Warriors. Opening tip controlled by the Golden State Warriors. Curry to Thompson. Curry buries it on the catch and shoot.
That shot was nice, but that pass, that was the real highlight. Good teams always find a way to get the best shot available.
Mitchell against the former Cougar. To Conley. Reset here. Let's see what they do. Knocks it down from mid-range.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Curry into the front court. Leads one. To Thompson. Lets it fly from long range. His first effort off the mark.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
That's out of bounds. Last touch by the Jazz. Curry into the front court. A minute gone by here in the opening quarter. And the Jazz have it. They've cleared the rebound. Utah with the possession. Conley to Joe Ingles. Five seconds to shoot. Trying to cash in. Wide open look. Won't go.
I can't believe he missed that, but look, you have to stay connected to him defensively or he'll eat you alive.
Thompson to Curry. Baseline drive. To the basket goes Curry, but his shot stays out. Joe Ingles to Conley. To Joe Ingles. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Tough shot for Joe Ingles. No good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Thompson to Wiggins. Off the mark. Rudy Gobert. Green always looking for the steal. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size. But in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Throws it up. Oh, good defense by the Jazz as they come away with the steal. Conley. Rises for the slam.
And easy, too. Get back on defense.
Curry with the basketball. They're down three. Fires the three. He made his first effort, but not that time. Mitchell with the basketball. He'll run the offense. To Conley. Mitchell defended by Thompson. Rebounds brought down by Cauley-Stein. Thompson to bring it into the front court. Down three. Nothing going here on that drive. Thompson to Curry. 5 point to shoot for Golden State. 2-point shot for Curry. Steph Curry. 2 of 4 now.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Conley matched up with the 2-time MVP. On a bad pass. Going to be taken away by the Warriors. To Thompson. Here's a chance from long range and splash. Klay Thompson, quick catch and shoot there for 3.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the 3.
Mike Conley missed his first. That one goes.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Steph Curry against the former Hoya. And the rebound taken in by the Jazz. Off the assist. That ends the period. Jazz have the lead. One quarter in the books. This has the potential to be a good one.
I know you're wondering why I'm clapping. Both teams came out in the first quarter, and they executed. When do you ever see that, Ed? You have to continue to bring those competitive juices into the second quarter, and we're going to have one heck of a ball game.
Not done yet. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Count it.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here, because that was not an easy look.
Utah ball.
I got ball. D up. Coming left.
Screen coming.
Hey, big screen right there. Big
Conley. Kevon Looney sends it away.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Hey, locked up.
To Sean Livingston. Runner here won't go down. Conley into the front court. It's 12-10. Nothing going here on that drive. Can't connect. Thompson to Sean Livingston. Missed it. How'd that not go down? Not done yet. Thompson to bring it into the front court. Down just a couple. Livingston to Thompson. And count the basket.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Now a whistle and a timeout for Utah, as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Conley here against Steph. Bojan Bogdanovic. Tough matchup with Draymond Green. That's usually one that he'll knock down.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
No good. No daylight. Great defense.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
Mitchell guarded by Klay Thompson. Can't connect.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots, but the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you... Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. They get it down to Mitchell. And he drains it.
What a pass. I have no clue how that ball even made it through the traffic.
Here's Curry with it up top. It's 14-12. Thompson to Curry. Gobert with the rebound. Count the basket inside.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Curry to bring it up. Down 4. To Green. Curry. Oh, not a good pass there as it's stolen by Utah.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
And he's fouled, and he earns a trip to the line.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
First try, no good. Missed the second, 0 for 2. Curry. Deep left corner. Thompson buries the 3. He's too good to leave that open.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Nothing going here on that drive. He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
And hits the first free throw. Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. That misses with a second to go. We've reached halftime in a 2-point game. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
I'm Jalen Rose, and this is your EA Sports Halftime Report. The Jazz have themselves a narrow lead. It's obvious how these guys score the majority of their points, and that's in the paint. They did a great job of scoring down low. These are the guys getting buckets. For the Utah Jazz, the Warriors have kept it close, after one half. What really stood out to me was the way they did their scoring, that being from long range. The majority of their points came from shots taken beyond the arc. These are the guys getting buckets for the Golden State Warriors.
Game track. Bench points.
The NBA season is long, and these days, starters take rest days. And that's why it's so important to have bench players that can be productive like we're seeing here today.
Player of the half.
Gobert is doing everything he can on defense to get the win. He's blocking shots, he's getting steals, and he's setting the tone for his team.
Who was cold?
Steph Curry was inefficient in the first half. Newsflash, you're not on fire. Pass the ball. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
And that concludes our halftime report. Thanks for joining us, and see you again after the game.
Across the timeline, it's Conley. Lead is 2 to Joe Ingles. Conley. Knocked loose. Warriors come up with it. Looney, defended by Green. No good. There you go. Way to stay with it.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Conley into the front court. Tie game, third quarter. From the outside, no good.
Oh, I see how you're playing this chess match. That's what you keep doing defensively. Keep baiting him and luring him into shooting that jump shot. Exploit him.
Livingston, guarded by Green. Down the lane, but the shot won't fall.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
Nice pass to get things going.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Livingston to Alec Burks. Knocked loose. Jazz have it.
Don't rush this now. The game's been tight so far.
Conley. And it's Looney there to grab the rebound. Livingston across the timeline. His guys find themselves trailing by a bucket. Alec Burks. Runner here won't go. It's Jazz ball. Joe Ingles. Takes stock of the floor. To Joe Ingles. Nothing going here on that drive. Not that time. Alec Burks to Shaun Livingston. To Alec Burks. Warriors with 4 to shoot. Going to launch beyond the arc. Not going down here. Another shot stays out. Conley to Joe Ingles. Mike Conley, consistent effort. He's at 50%.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
We get a whistle and a timeout by Golden State as they'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Livingston to Wiggins. Down low, Cauley Stein. Scores from the post.
Old school equals high percentage.
Conley into the front court. Leads a bucket. Nothing going here on that drive. Bojan Bogdanovic against Andrew Wiggins. Conley. 5 to shoot for Utah from long range. Offensive board. Rudy Gobert. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Here comes the screen. Livingston. To Wiggins. Thompson. Knocks it down from mid-range.
You know, Ed, people don't understand. Tough shots are practiced every single day. With all these different contraptions out there to contest your shot, guys shoot 500 made shots a day. This is the new norm.
Nothing going here on that drive. Not today. Deep three at the buzzer. Oh, with the foul. And a chance coming up at the line.
The game is too tight for you to be taking risks like that. You want to avoid foul trouble at all costs.
Knocks down the first. Knocks down the second free throw. Perfect from the line. It's all 3 of them. 3 quarters complete. The Warriors with the lead. The Warriors with the basketball to begin the 4th quarter. And you have to figure they like this spot they're in. Entering the quarter with the lead on the road.
Yeah, but Ed, I disagree. As a player, I'm not really worried about how big the lead is right now. I'm worried about what kind of energy we're going to enter the 4th quarter with, more important.
Mike Conley, 3 for 6 now.
And that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Livingston to bring it up. His guys now down by a point. To Alec Burks. Livingston has a chance. He connects. Not the guy you think is going to beat you.
You know what I like about this pass play? Instead of putting his head down and forcing the action, he patiently waited for the play to develop.
Conley. To Gobert. Now ready to shoot at the line.
I've seen it happen so many times. Small things like that foul can end up becoming a momentum changer. Let's see how this one plays out.
Oops, he missed the first one. Second one goes. It's a 1-of-2 trip. Curry with the ball. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. The shot, almost. Mitchell, textbook defense. And he'll head to the line.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Andrew Wiggins, he's got 2 shots coming. A career 74% free throw shooter. First free throw is good. Goes 2 for 2. Jazz have the ball. Here comes the screen. Conley guarded by Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson with the block.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Thompson. Short jumper misses. To Conley. Has a look. The shot by Conley, no good. To Green. Curry. It's good. Coach wants to see more from his D.
And they're relentless with these long shots. It just seems like their spacing is perfect, and they come down, they know exactly where they want to be, and they're shooting the ball without hesitation.
Conley, deep left corner. To Conley. Mitchell's shot comes up empty. Curry into the front court. Up by 3. Trying to cash in. Not going down for him this time.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
And scores. Strong take. Now the Warriors gonna call a timeout. That's their first of the final 3 minutes. That leaves them with 1 remaining. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Steph lets loose. Deep two there, won't go. Bojan Bogdanovic, defended by the Canadian Wiggins. To Conley. Mitchell, defended by Draymond Green. Conley. Mitchell buries it on the catch and shoot.
They absolutely needed that. Great job by the offense to be poised and create a shot to pull ahead.
It's Steph Curry with the rock. Nothing going here on that drive. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Curry, obviously the greatest shooter we've ever seen. Yeah, I said it. But he's so good at driving and using his body to shield off the contact.
Mitchell. Now that's a contest. To Thompson. Curry to Thompson. Yes, Klay Thompson. He's 3 of 5, 60% shooting from the field.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody would be wilding on the court. Guaranteed.
Time for some new personnel into the game. Conley, defended by Steph Curry. Rudy Gobert, very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
No time left in this quarter. We have a tie ball game. All right, here we go. Overtime underway. To Conley. Driving right to the basket. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Mike Conley at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. A career 81% free throw shooter. Free throw's good. A 3-point play. And with that, they go up by 3. Warriors have the basketball. Curry to Thompson. Spinning shot. Won't fall. Big finish at the rim.
For any fans out there that thought Donovan Mitchell didn't put any stock into the fact that he was not the Rookie of the Year, you are wrong. Donovan Mitchell is that type of guy that uses everything in his power to fuel him to be the best on the court each and every day. If that was a campaign he built with Adidas, rookie question mark, it doesn't matter. That perceived failure is something that will only make this kid better tomorrow.
Gobert. Short jumper stays out to Wiggins. Runner's good there.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Cephalosha takes aim at Steph Curry. Knocked loose. Warriors have it. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. Free throws coming up.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Andrew Wiggins at the line for 2 shots. He's perfect from the line so far. Can't connect on the first free throw. Oh, he missed on a pair. Across the timeline, it's Conley. Leads 3. Bojan Bogdanovic sizing up Draymond Green. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Bojan Bogdanovic trying to cash in on the 3-point play. He struggled so far. Free throw good as he completes the 3-point play. The lead is up to 6. Golden State at the controls. Curry to Thompson. Down to Cauley Stein. Good look that time, but off the mark. Down low for Gobert. Rudy Gobert looking good. 4 for 5.
The true measure of Rudy Gobert comes on the defensive end. He was all-NBA defensive first team and was tied for the lowest opponent field goal percentage at 43%. You ain't getting by that.
Thompson to Wiggins. Gets a look. Can't hit.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Curry has it. To Thompson. Probing the defense. And the rebound taken in by Utah. Conley defended by Thompson. And look out.
Some players are so cerebral. I'm not even paying attention to the dunk as much as I'm paying attention to the player pointing and communicating to everybody his team needs a guard on the next play down the court.
We get a whistle and a timeout by Golden State as they'll make sure they're all on the same wavelength here in this 4th quarter of play. Time to shuffle things up. Green to Wiggins. 5 to shoot for Golden State. Beyond the arc for 3. Livingston can't get that one to go. Defense was all over him. Utah's got it. To Conley. Andrew Wiggins rejects it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. Down 12. Knocked loose. Jazz pick it up. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Livingston across the timeline. Looking to make something happen. Green to Thompson. Warriors with 4 to shoot. Thompson to Green. Fires the 3. Can't get the bounce. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable. And almost the physicality of the game centers them and puts them right on balance every time.
Almost unlucky bounce. It's the Jazz who come away with the victory. They move to 1-0 in their new campaign. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
David Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Jazz worked some overtime to get the win. It was a remarkable game for the way it ended, but it was also a terrific game overall. I'm glad to have been a part of it. Here are the guys who put up the most points. For the Utah Jazz, the Warriors really lost big in this matchup, and you can tell it was tough on them.
And every team in this league loses games. You just don't want to lose them like this. I can already see a players-only meeting in their future.
Check out the leading scores for the Golden State Warriors.
Game track. Field goals.
The Utah Jazz were allowed a few missteps because of how much better they shot the ball when compared to the opposition. They were rewarded for their accuracy for sure.
Player of the game.
Gobert could not have been better defensively. The way he blocked shots and stole the ball today is what makes for an all-NBA defensive first-team player.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in this game. We handpicked them for you. Here are the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
Here's what's coming up for the Utah Jazz. That does it for us. On behalf of the rest of the crew, good night.
It's NBA action on EA Sports. Alongside the former Chicago Bulls guard, Jay Williams, I'm Ed Cohen. And Jay, I know this takes you back.
Ed, there's no better feeling this time of year than hearing sneakers squeak on the court and seeing guys get a good lather while they're getting ready for battle.
It's that pregame feeling, and now it's the opening tip. And the New York Knicks control the tap. Nothing going here on that drive. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Dennis Smith Jr. at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 69% at the line. And he misses that one free throw. Here's Irving into the front court. They trail by 2. Here comes the screen. Irving to Durant. Jay Williams, kid from Jersey, rooted for the Nets growing up. And where do you live now? Brooklyn.
Of course, I'm following my favorite team, and these comments are probably going to sound biased because they are. But Brooklyn is a completely different place. Only 5 minutes outside Manhattan. It almost feels like a suburb of the city. And the fact that it's culturally relevant, it just feels like Brooklyn is the new place to be.
add 2 points to the board. Simply put, when the ball's in Kyrie Irving's hands, magic could happen.
It's poetry in motion, and it's a situation in which the ball is attached to his body. He has it on a yo-yo. He can put the ball and dangle the ball out there for other people to think they have a chance, and in their mind they do, but in Kyrie's mind, the game is over.
Irving to Durant. Wide open look, won't go.
He missed that shot on his own. The defense didn't do anything on that play to make him miss.
DeAndre Jordan swats it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Able to convert inside.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Irving into the front court. He'll run the offense. KD for 2. He's looking for that touch.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Down to Randall. Jumper's good.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Kyrie across the timeline. Down 2. The jumper's off the mark. Smith with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Dennis Smith Jr. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Here comes the screen. Irving to Durant. Irving to Jordan. And he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up.
You never really want to foul a shooter, but if you do, ensure they're going to have a tough time converting. That's good knowledge of personnel.
Knocks down the first. Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. Just off the mark. Irving to Jordan. The Nets now with 4 to shoot. To Irving. That's a 24-second violation. Smith to Gibson. DeAndre Jordan sends it away.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
And he's fouled. He's going to the line for 2.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let him know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
First free throw is good. And gets both to drop at the line. Smith into the front court. Leads just a point. To Julius Randle. Scores from the post.
Old school equals high percentage.
Dinwiddie with the basketball. Exactly a minute to go here in the opening quarter. To Jordan. And they'll go to the hack of Jordan strategy and send DeAndre to the line.
Okay, hacking does still exist. Might be setting the tone for the second half here.
DeAndre Jordan at the line for 2 shots, shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. First one, count it. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. The possession lies with New York. Payton. Probing the defense. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Here comes the screen. Payton to Julius Randle. Works it up top.
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. 19-footer at the buzzer, and that's rebounded by Payton. First quarter in the books. The Nets have the lead. Second quarter is set to start. Neither team set the tone to start this one. Jay, do you expect that to change?
I know you're wondering why I'm clapping. Both teams came out in the first quarter, and they executed. When do you ever see that, Ed? You have to continue to bring those competitive juices into the second quarter, and we're going to have one heck of a ball game.
Payton with the basketball. They're down 3. To Kevin Knox. Not that time. It's Brooklyn's ball. Durant. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
You can forget about it when he uses that 7'5" wingspan to attack the bucket.
Payton into the front court. 5-point game. Here comes the screen. To Julius Randle. Deep 2 there. Won't go. Irving to Durant. Here comes the screen. Here's Durant for 2. Kevin Durant. 3 for 6 now.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2" guard. Scary.
Timeout here for the Knicks as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Number 6, DeAndre Jordan. Entering the game for the Knicks.
DeAndre Jordan with a piece. That's his third block this evening. To Durant.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Shot from in close, no good. To Payton. They go down low to Randle. Big finish that time for Julius Randle.
An easy 2. Get back on defense.
Dinwiddie into the front court. Leads 5. To Durant. Can't connect from in close.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Lets it fly from long range. Great defense, forcing the miss.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Durant to Dinwiddie. Brooklyn with 4 to shoot. Irving can't go down. Smothering defense.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Irving brings the ball up court. Nothing going here on that drive. Here comes the screen. Irving to Jordan. Oh, scary stuff from DeAndre Jordan. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot. Now the coach of the Knicks going to signal for a timeout as he'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter.
Just a friendly reminder for the winner of today's ticket raffle. You have until the end of today's game to claim your prize at the customer service desk located near section 104.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes.
The game for Brooklyn, number 00.
Short jumper won't fall. Dinwiddie with the basketball. Under a minute to go before halftime. For Durant, down low. Kevin Durant, now 4 for 9. Have we ever seen anyone like KD?
Easy answer. No, he's the greatest offensive threat we've ever seen in the game. He has a 7'5" wingspan, and he's doing things that Russell Westbrook does with the ball. We've never seen it before.
Durant with the basketball up top. The lead stands at 9. Short jumper won't go down. Knicks with the basketball. Smith. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Number 2, Wayne Ellington.
Dinwiddie into the front court. Lead stands at 7. That's no good. Doesn't have the touch. No good. Get the cameras out. Flash on.
That's going to make a nice poster.
To the rim. Lays it up and in. Deep 3 at the buzzer. First half in the books with the Nets in front.
Thanks, Ed. Let's get right into the action here. These are the guys getting buckets for the Brooklyn Nets. The Knicks would rather be on the opposite end of the scoreboard. They don't have a single player that can claim double figures in scoring. Have a look at the leading scorers for the New York Knicks.
Game prep. Blocks.
The Brooklyn Nets have been making the kind of defensive impact that can affect the team mentally. After a lot of those blocks, you'll start to see guys more hesitant and second-guessing shot opportunities.
Player of the half.
DeAndre Jordan tallied a lot of blocks in the first half and really made his presence known on the defensive end. I bet we end up seeing the opposition get even more timid around him.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this, except that he fits the title of this segment? He was definitely cold in that first half. Here we go with the top 3 plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
And with that, I'm sending it back to Ed and Jay to bring you the rest of the game.
Kyrie with the rock. To Durant. Takes stock of the floor. Durant lets it fly. Almost, but no good.
When I saw this team come out and warm up, everybody looked focused. They looked into the game before the game even started. I saw a completely different team at halftime. Guys were coasting around. Guys were talking to girls in the stands. Guys were playing around with the ball boys. They weren't focused, and it's showing up right now in the second half.
Trying to cash in. Rebound taken in by the Nets. Durant across the timeline. His guys lead here early stages, third quarter. Here comes the screen. Irving to Durant. Nothing going here on that drive. Short jumper stays out. To Dennis Smith Jr.
Cutter, get a tag.
Doesn't get the bounce. Kevin Durant with the rock. To Dinwiddie.
That's his second personal foul. Team foul number 1 for Brooklyn.
Spencer Dinwiddie has got 2 shots coming for his career, 79% at the line. And he connects on the first free throw. And he makes them both. Smith with it up top. The margin standing now at 7. To Julius Randle. Shot from the lane won't go. No good. New York in control of the basketball. Smith to Julius Randle. Nothing going here on that drive. Short jumper misses. Into the front court, it's Irving. His team up by 7. foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
And so many players, when they come into the paint, they come in with that soft approach. He didn't come in soft at all. He came in with aggression, and he went through the defender. Through, not around. That's key.
Kevin Durant trying to cash in on the three-point play. Career 88% from the line. Oh, he can't connect. Into the front court comes Smith. His guy's down by 9. Flushes it home. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Durant to Dinwiddie.
Hey, double screen.
Durant to Dinwiddie. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. Fires the 3. Spencer Dinwiddie is going to get a chance at 3 here. He's perfect from the line so far. First one goes down. Hits the second. One more coming. And he hits all 3 free throws. Smith now into the front court. His guys trail by 10.
2 minutes left in the 3rd quarter.
Gets it in the left corner. To Dennis Smith Jr. Knicks with 4 to shoot. Smith now. And Durant able to clear the rebound. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
When one player goes down, or maybe in this case 2, it gives a player an opportunity to really rise to the occasion. Well, that happened last year with Spencer Dinwiddie. When Jeremy Lin and D'Angelo Russell both went down to injury, this kid went from a D-League player to a starter in the NBA. And one of the most clutch players we had for the Brooklyn Nets this past year.
Durant, guarded by Taj Gibson. To Dinwiddie. Has a look. Deep 2 there, won't go. Smith with the basketball. The deficit now up to 12. To Taj Gibson. Has a chance. Shot by Gibson, won't go.
See, when good shooters catch, they just shoot. When bad shooters catch, they become hesitant, reluctant. That's the first sign of a guy that doesn't have confidence.
To Durant. Oh, leaves the defender in the dust. The Nets now with 4 to shoot. Nothing going here on that drive. Keep on trying. Shot's no good there. Let's see what the Knicks can do here.
Screen come.
Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. 3 quarters down, and the Nets enjoying some breathing room. The Knicks to inbound here to start the fourth quarter. And I think the best way to describe where they stand right now is they're down, but they're not out.
It's a game we used to play in the league all the time. It's called a series of stops. That means get 3 stops in a row. Each game is a game within the game. You get 3 stops in a row, and then another 3 stops in a row, you're right back in this ball game.
Dinwiddie with the basketball. Lead stands at 10. Defense making the ball handler work. To Dinwiddie. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. Here's a chance from long range. No good. That's great defense. Down to Randall. Jared Allen pins it. 4th this contest. Brooklyn with the basketball.
Blocking so many shots only gives you... He sent that one to the 3rd row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Yes, and a foul. They'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Free throw up and good as they open things up to a 13-point lead. New York Knicks basketball. Hayden. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Surveys the floor. He's looking for an opening. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. He engulfed him that time.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Hayden with the basketball. The deficit now up to 13. Kevin Knox. Can't miss those. To Dinwiddie. To Irving. Brooklyn with 4 to shoot. Irving to Dinwiddie. Fires the 3. Tough shot for Dinwiddie. No good. To Payton. Here comes the screen. Payton. New York with 4 to shoot. The shot, almost.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
To Irving. The Nets now with 4 to shoot. Kyrie. Missed it. Not much more you could ask for from the defense there. Possession lies with New York. Kevin Knox to Payton. Probing the defense. Here comes the screen. And Jordan able to secure the rebound.
The game is won in the details. The team who has the most attention to the minutia is a team that wins the ball game. And from the beginning of this game, this team has been mentally engaged. I know the season's a long year, but when you come mentally engaged and you have attention to detail, whew, that's a scary thing to watch.
Hayden into the front court. His guys trail by 13. To Julius Randle. And he'll go to the foul line.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Julius Randle, a couple of free throws on the way. 71% for his career. Misses the first. Second one's good. Splits the pair. Brooklyn's got it.
I got ball. Not so far.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
And he can't convert the free throw. Smith into the front court. 14-point deficit. Off the assist.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Irving with the basketball. He'll run the offense. To Jordan. DeAndre Jordan, look out.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Smith with it up top. Trailing by 14. To Kevin Knox. For three. Kevin Knox forced that one. Well defended. It's the Nets who are victorious. They're now 2-0 in this young season. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. It wasn't surprising to see this team get the win. They did a great job of letting the fundamentals of basketball be the key to success. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Brooklyn Nets. The Knicks seemed to give up on this game as it got more challenging.
And every team in this league loses games. You just don't want to lose them like this. I can already see a players-only meeting in their future.
Check out the leading scores for the New York Knicks.
Game track. Bench points.
The Brooklyn Nets had the kind of bench production that will make any coach proud. NBA games can be made easier when you're working with depth, and that's exactly what happened here today.
Player of the game.
DeAndre Jordan
Made it his mission to destroy all kinds of shots. Well, mission accomplished.
Who was cold?
This isn't the segment you want to be in, of course, but even the best players find their way into this part of the show.
Here's our top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
These are the upcoming matchups for the Brooklyn Nets. That does it for us. On behalf of the rest of the crew, good night.